Hello everyone, hello, Cesare here with more Nier Automata content. We're going to be going through some more of the weapon stories of the game. This time, we will be going through the weapon stories for the spears. And yeah, so I've been looking forward to this. I've had time to do these videos, just not really the motivation to hop in here, so it's been a while since I've done these, but we're going to go in, we're going to read these, and then that'll be it for Nier Automata, I think. Alright, here goes. Spears. Phoenix Lance. This one's actually appeared in Nier. Legend tells of a mighty warrior who had no equal in battle. Granted immortality by a phoenix, he wandered war to war, forever searching for ways to prove his strength. Eventually, the man's immortal body proved too much for his spirit, and he ran himself through with his own spear again and again, but each time he did, the wound closed itself over itself, leaving not even a scar. He leapt from cliffs, threw himself into raging seas, and lit himself aflame, but nothing worked. Then, one day, he slipped mercifully into unconsciousness, and awoke centuries later to find a songbird on his chest. "You have atoned for your sins," said the bird. "If you wish me to free you from your solitary existence, I will gladly do so." The man wept tears of joy and whispered thanks to the gods before suddenly stomping the bird to death. That didn't end how I thought it was going to. Who am I kidding? Of course it did. Beast Curse. I'm pretty sure this one was in the first game. Once upon a time, there was 3 princesses. The youngest princess was widely regarded as the ugliest woman in all the land, but her heart was gentle, honest, and pure. Hoping to aid others in need, the youngest princess would travel to the fields to offer succor to peasants, but they would reject her kindness with cruel words. The youngest princess knew her looks were driving people away, but she kept donating her life to the service of others, figuring that the fault lied in her own lack of devotion. Day after day, this continued for years without end. The youngest princess died alone, curled in the back of a damp, wet alley. She was so ugly that no one had the courage to give her a proper burial. Instead, she rotted where she lay, turning ever uglier until she faded into the earth. Dragoon Lance. Yes. I had a dream. A dream about the day we met. He was small. He was insignificant. He was weak. Yet he hated the world just as I did. I decided to aid him, and he did the same for me. Thus was our friendship born. I wasn't perfect, of course. Mistakes were made along the way. Still, we remained friends. The blue wind that caresses these grasslands has a pleasing scent. I bring my cheek to his, and he twitches, almost as if tickled. Then I spread my wings and let him ride me into the skies above. Alright. That sounds like the story of Drakengard 2 almost. Anyway, this weapon here actually appeared in Drakengard 3, I know for sure, and I'm pretty certain it was in 1 and 2. Spear of the Usurper, pretty sure that was in the first game, Drakengard. In a distant kingdom, there lived 2 princes. The son of the queen consort was clever of mind, yet weak of flesh. The son of the king's second wife was dim-witted, yet charming, and quite gifted in the art of war. Which prince would succeed the throne? When news came down that the king had died in battle, the 2 men declared themselves the next true king, rallying the people to take the side of one or the other. In the midst of this coronation battle, a 3rd man appeared claiming to be a prince. Bright, capable, and brave, he dispatched the 2 foolish brothers and went on to become a wise and just king beloved by all. Decades later, the king announced on his deathbed that he wasn't royalty at all, but in fact was the son of a commoner. Upon hearing this revelation, the people stormed the castle and hung their beloved ruler from the rafters. Okay. Type 4-0 Lance. Hi guys, it's me, 42S, your favorite Yorha squadron idol from North 12C Defense Headquarters. I'm here with the latest hot scoops from the front line. So let's get out there and do our best, alright? Go team! Hey ho! Battlefield buddies, I'm not gonna lie here. The current war situation isn't looking too optimistic, but we're expecting reinforcements from our orbiting satellite bases at any moment. So don't give up yet. Glory to mankind! Mayday, Mayday, this is Publicity Agent 42S from North 12C Defense Headquarters. Is anyone listening? Our facility has been completely surrounded by machines. I don't know how much longer we can hold. Sorry for the cough there. Type 3 Lance. Alright. The unadorned lance pierced her foes with machine-like accuracy. The grind of metal on bone in tandem with the pained screams of her victims created sweet music in the mercenary girl's ears. Day after day, she returned to the battlefield to compose more music. Here, a giant of a man, fat rippling from his sides. There, a slimmer gentleman whose bones would surely produce a sweeter sound. Ah, who to stab first? The girl fought for an age, stabbing uncountable foes in an effort to find the ideal scream, that sonorous, bone-grinding sound. Yet, perfection eluded her no matter how hard she tried. Would she ever find what she sought? Suddenly, she turned to find a fine-looking hunk of meat at her side. Stabbing it produced a scream so pure she couldn't help but smile. She continued to smile as she stabbed, no longer able to recall that the hunk was her own child. Well. Virtuous dignity. The elegant white spear was crafted by a tyrant as a gift for his wife, whose parents he had killed years earlier. She slipped it under the bed they shared, then later used it to run him through 30 times. The spear's second owner was a courageous bandit fighting Mayor. In her later years, her strength faded until one night, a pack of young thugs surrounded her and took all that she had, including her life. The third owner was a greedy merchant who lived to swindle customers. Soon, she found herself shunned and penniless, and so decided to hang herself, the unused spear resting in a corner of her home as a decoration. The fourth owner was a meek young boy who wanted to aid his sickly younger sister. He gave all to this cause, including his very existence and that of all else in the world. It sounds like Nier, almost. Cruel arrogance. A dark, hideous lance was crafted by a beautiful female's artisan. As people far and wide praised this design, the artisan's apprentice grew jealous and slew her. The lance itself soon vanished into the mist of time. The lance's second owner was a puppeteer who crafted a clockwork doll capable of doing nearly anything. When he put the lance in the doll's right hand, she lashed out and pierced the puppeteer's skull right between the eyes. Right. The third owner was an infant prince who was gifted the lance from the Queen Regent. She died soon thereafter, and on the night of her funeral, the lance vanished from the infant's room, leaving behind only a tiny corpse in the crib. The fourth owner was a simple, honest man who wanted to aid his sickly daughter. She gave all to this cause, including his very existence and that of all else in the world. Alright, so that's Nier Gestalt and Nier Replicant. Like, one's an honest man versus a meek boy. Like, the two different Nier games are virtually the same, except for one he's a brother and one he's a father. Cruel arrogance. Okay, that's cool. I don't believe these spears were in Nier, but they may have been. The machine spear, I'm pretty sure, is just this game, though. My name is Plato1728. I am a failure of a machine. I was designed for combat, but I can't use weapons. Everyone makes fun of me, and my life is horrible. I'm a dumb machine. I got lost during battle, and I ended up in some kind of factory. I found a whole pile of dolls discarded there. They share the same fate I do. I'm a foolish machine. Today I had to fight at the factory. All the dolls got completely destroyed, crushed by my friends and foes who can do nothing but fight, fight, fight. I activated my cannon and shot everyone there. I'm not sure why I did that. All I know is I decided to fight, because I'm just a stupid, broken machine. And there you guys go. Those are the spear stories. I actually really like them, except they're just as morbid as I thought they'd be. Anyway, I got one more set of weapon stories to go through, so keep an eye out for that video as well. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.